Hey eufy fans, it's Paul, and today we're going to be looking at camera positioning in your rear garden to protect your property. Gardens tend to be the preferred access point for burglars due to the hidden nature and the easy access over fences. My own property has a rear garden which is surrounded by fences. We have a fence on the left, the rear and the right, and at the bottom is where the house is. Access over the back fence, the left fence and the right fence will be easy for somebody to climb over. The bottom of the property has an alleyway which is vulnerable. So firstly, looking at the rear fence, it's a 6-foot fence and could be quite easily climbed over by an athletic burglar. I have a eufy S340 pan and tilt solar camera on my shed which protects the rear fence and entry to the shed. As you can see, this picks up motion and will pan the subject around the garden until they go out of sight. To the right of the shed is another fence which is hidden by the shed eaves. So in this case I have a eufy S120 wall light camera mounted to the fence. This protects that area of the garden and again is triggered by motion. This camera will pick up people walking up the garden on the far side and the near side. The next camera I have is an S330 floodlight camera which is wired. This is mounted to the rear of the property and covers the whole garden. This camera can pick up motion out of view. So here I've just entered through the gate. The camera was actually pointing up the garden but still found me to the right and will track me as I walk away. It also has powerful floodlights which illuminate the garden at night and give colour night vision. Next is the garden gate next to the house which covers an alleyway. Very vulnerable. The bottom gate there is the front of the house. Anyone could climb over that, come down the alleyway, but they will be captured by the eufy S330 solar cam. Again, triggered by motion and is very sensitive. So, cameras in the garden shouldn't be just for security. I use one of my cameras, my S220 solar cam, to cover a bird table which picks up wildlife. On this camera I tend to get birds, mice, squirrels, all sorts. And I would highly recommend using a eufy cam as a wildlife spotter, as there are creatures in your garden you didn't know were there. So if you're interested in buying a eufy cam, jump onto our Facebook group, Eufy Security Camera Owners, hit the featured posts and look for the discount for your region. Please consider subscribing for more eufy content, and any questions, ask in the comment and I'll see you soon.